They were Martians the whole time.
I fucking. What's that song that was playing on there? That only you. Welcome to Homebrew. This is an Our World, Our Rules podcast YouTube show. I'm Ben Brock.
And I'm Nate Vanover.
And this is our final episode for season 1. And
this feels weird.
Yeah, what happened?
We switched seats.
Oh, dude,
I
we
used
we
to
did.
be over there.
All right, so this is our new studio, guys. I hope you guys like it. We love it.
I didn't even freaking realize.
Where'd the table
Where'd
go?
the table go? Where's my security table?
Yeah, we're all lounging back and having a casual conversation now. So we got good mics.
I'm in like half casual mode.
Half cash.
I live my life in half cash mode.
No, I love it.
I do.
I hope you guys like it.
Yeah,
it's definitely feels better.
It does. Better. I feel more at ease and not like I'm.
I still don't know what to do with my hands. So
No, definitely not. And that'll be very obvious as we go along.
Yeah.
I want to do a lot of things with my hands that I wouldn't. Well, I would say that I wouldn't normally do, but I'm constantly doing weird shit with my hands.
Sometimes I forget I have hands.
No, it is. It's definitely more of an inviting feel. More, I feel more comfortable.
Yeah. Comfortable.
I don't feel like
I'm professional at the same time.
So our last setup, we were sitting at an old dinner table, and I felt like I was constantly waiting for the waiter to come.
Yes. I need a refill. Oh.
No. Now I feel like I'm in an airport waiting.
Yes.
For my flight to Australia.
No. Never. No. Something's gone weird in your life if you're on a flight to Australia.
No, so we decided to open up the space a little bit and give ourselves a little more breathing room for activities.
Oh yeah,
and get some personalized stuff in here that just makes it feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
You guys can't see what I'm talking about, but there's all kinds of cool stuff in this room.
We got our shelves full of all of our nerd stuff.
Yeah, eventually. This is a more workable space, too. We'll talk about it as the episode goes on, but we've got more plans for things to do in this studio that we needed more space than just 2 chairs at a dining table to do.
Yes, exactly. And it's going to be our new setup for season 2 of Homebrew.
Yeah.
And we're going to start recording that later on this year because we've got a bunch of stuff. We're going to talk to you guys about what we're doing, and it's exciting. I'm excited. No, it's
But we've also been working on a lot of other stuff that we're going to get into here. And if you've paid attention to this YouTube channel, you've probably already seen a little bit of it. And there goes the light. No. Oh.
What is happening?
What is going on?
We're back.
Okay.
And
so new studio. Slightly possessed. It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize the demons came with it, but it's all part of the show.
I think it was with the lights.
That's probably it. This guy over here. That's the one.
It's the one. They're the ones that are causing all the issues.
Yeah. So Cel'Ador was a campaign that I'd wrote a long time ago as a story idea, and it wasn't until we started getting back into D&D together that I was like, I created this one shot set in this story world. It's fantasy based. We're using 5th edition mechanics. But of the story itself, everything was homebrewed in it. I didn't pull lore from any actual D&D worlds and stuff like that.
Right.
Everything was just stuff that I had created, maps I'd created, and all this stuff. And when you guys drop in, the king at the time, he called himself Nethril, and he was like previously known as whenever he took the throne as Prince Quentin, and then changed his name to Nethril, the ruler of this kingdom, and he was doing a lot of things to cleanse the land, and he had his backers and supporters and all that stuff, and he was very good at I would say manipulation, but it was getting people to see his view and backing him up. Very high charisma kind of.
I was going to say, like any good charismatic evil ruler is.
Yeah, and like we were talked about before, like 3/4 of the kingdom, like they fully back him. You know,
Right.
he's the rightful heir to the throne and all of that crazy stuff. And then what he was doing was making their lives better, but it was at a morally questionable way.
Right.
That there is this kind of resistance or group that which we called the Cel'Ador, and
which is a name I still to this day have trouble saying.
Cel'Ador, yeah. It was, it was kind of inspired from Tolkien's Elvish language and stuff like that. And,
right.
It was supposed to have like come from like the ancient times and ancient language and all that stuff.
Right.
And they're the children of the old ways is what it meant. And in this, you guys are part of this. Your party was part of this Cel'Ador,
right?
And they were all for this. This was just setting up for the one shot,
right?
So I try to condense it into a paragraph or two of like, this is why you're doing this dungeon,
right?
And then it was a set dungeon, very Hyrule Zelda based inspired.
Very, very.
And it was a lot of fun to play and run. And you guys, after you played,
this was the dungeon that was based on the four elements.
Four elements. Yeah. And in the session after that, where you guys had escaped this dungeon, is how it ended. And so we just picked up right there. We were on the outskirts of this dungeon, and it just started into chaos. That's where the dragon was like overhead, and they had to
I remember
portal out and get back to their leader of the group. And with that, then I was able to dive into more lore and more backstory on what you guys were doing there, and
right.
You guys get to kind of like learn organically at the table, as well as your players and characters were learning more and more, because I didn't want to just dump a whole bunch of stuff on you. And I feel like there was times that I did, and there's probably a better way to do it, but
yeah, there probably is, but like you said, this was the first time you were really DMing stuff. And you've got to have that learning experience,
right?
How to tell a story, but not just by yourself. You're telling a story with four or five people at that point. And the party kept growing, because eventually
we had
John came in, Anakin set in for some stuff,
Jada was playing there.
Jada was playing for a little while. Then we did a one-shot spin-off with me,
Jim
you,
and
Jim and Luis.
That was so much fun too. There's at the end of our second session is what kind of led up to the Caravan and the Crown of Madness story that I think we hinted at in previous episodes. I know we talked about it in at some point when we were doing Homebrew.
I think we actually, I don't think it was in Homebrew. I think it was before we had decided on Homebrew, when we were doing games and stuff, or table talk.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of different names for what eventually this has become.
Right.
But I think it was on one of those.
Yeah, because I remember talking about it, and I was just like, that combat was my first kind of campaign setting combat,
right?
That I knew you guys were gonna have to go there, because the leader of your group literally was like, one of our people have been captured,
right?
And you need to go rescue them. And so you were like given this quest, and at the end of that session, you guys were preparing to go intercept this caravan that had captured one of the Cel'Ador's members, and you knew that you were going to have to fight your way in, break him free, and because they were Nethrio's soldiers that had captured him and all this stuff, and it was imperative for you guys to rescue this guy. And
I think that's an important part. I want to, like you said, you knew you were going to have to, I didn't know that we were going to have to fight. In my mind, I was going to, especially when we got there and we saw what it was, I was trying to think of other ways.
Oh, for sure.
But at the same time, so my kids were like 17 and 13 at the time, year-old boy. Then they'd played D&D enough to know like how to kind of play, but they hadn't played a ton.
Yeah.
And they were still in that
combat.
Yeah, that video game mentality
Yeah.
of these are bad guys, let's kill them.
Yeah, I was just
kinda
kill them,
thing.
and then it'd be
So it
easier.
was like I knew that was going to be where we were going,
Yeah,
and even leading into the whole Crown of Madness thing, I was trying to find another way.
yeah.
It was me trying to find another way out of the situation without having to fight 8 guys and a bear.
Right. Yeah, so to set that stage, man, like there was six soldiers that was like, heavily armed soldiers, and then there was this I almost said it was a bear-drawn carriage. It wasn't a horse-drawn carriage.
It was led by bears.
Yeah, so this caravan had a bear that was harnessed to this wagon that had a cage on it, and that's where your captive was. And there was a lot of checks and skill checks and stuff that you guys were doing to kind of analyze the situation, make sure that was your dude that was in the cage and all that stuff. You're kind of in stealth mode outside of the, on the outskirts of the road. And then there was like, because I remember you rolling well on determining who, like ranking in the soldiers and stuff. And I remember I pinpointed this one guy who was like, he looked like the captain of the squad, and then there was another guy, and I described him. He's a druid is what he was.
Right.
And I was just describing his appearance, because I wasn't like, oh, this guy's a druid.
Right.
I didn't want to do that. And I, in my mind, as a DM, think, this is where I really started learning. Don't plan for what your players are going to do, because you have no
idea.
No clue at all. So make sure you create your NPCs and their agenda, and like this is their goal and this is their alignment at the end. You don't have to get too crazy with it, and definitely don't try to figure out what your players are going to do.
Right.
And in that, after I described all that, I'm expecting people to, start from the captain and work their way down.
Yeah.
And you cast Crown of Madness on the druid.
What my thinking was in the situation, I could tell you, because I remember it clear as day. So I rolled those checks, and you described the captain, and then the way that you described the guy next to him, I'm like, in my mind, I was like, okay, I might not succeed here, but I can succeed here and try to create a distraction with this lower ranked guy. That was really all I was trying to do, because I had no idea what his position was. I just knew that guy looked more important than this guy. This guy looked more susceptible to what I was going to try to do.
Right. And he was. Yeah, you roll to, he fails his check, yeah. And you cast Crown of Madness on him, and I was like, read me what Crown of Madness does. And then you did, and I was like, well, crap. Literally, you have control of that character, and you know what that character knows, and the basic description possible on it. And I was like, the grizzly bear that's housed or harnessed to this carriage is under this druid's control. And this is a very wild, dangerous animal. Like, I have to divulge this information to you because you did it. You succeeded, and I didn't know what you were going to do with that information.
I did the best thing possible. One thing you'll learn about me as a player as I go on, like, I will purposely seek out the most chaotic thing to do in every situation.
No, for sure.
Like, if it's going to cause any kind of any level of chaos in the story, I'm going to probably try to choose that option.
Yeah, you did well. Unintentionally grabbing the most epic guy to Crown of Madness was the fight didn't go very far.
There wasn't much of a fight, because all I did was, now that I had control of him, I made him release the bears.
That was it. And the bear was highly aggressive, and the first thing it did was break its harness and start attacking the closest thing. Its captives is how it was saying it,
Its captors.
Yeah. And it was over really quickly. That bear was It was a lot, and they didn't see it coming. They had the element of surprise of attack.
Right.
I can't remember. I don't know if you remember or not. If your party members joined in the fray, or if it was just kind of.
I think we ended up rolling initiative, but the bear ended up so high on initiative.
Yeah, he was...
and I think it ended. It ended with the bears running off, chasing after one of the guys that was left. There wasn't a whole lot of.
I didn't think there was much fight there. And then after the mayhem, it was just mass chaos, and the bears not running away. It was literally aggressively trying to
chase somebody down. Yeah.
And they are running for their lives, and the druid guy's just standing there with his thumb up his ass and he's just zoned the fuck out while you guys come up and do all that stuff. And all you had to do was hold concentration. That's all you were doing with him.
At that point,
whatever. It was there was a lot of learning in that, but I don't regret any of it. I think it went phenomenal. But for me, I had to take that moment and sit back and be like, wow, that was, it was epic. It was cool. You guys remember it. We all remember it.
We gave it a name. It's the Caravan and the Crown of Madness. That's not like a cool title we came up. That's like what we have. That's how we refer to that story.
Yes, it was. To this day, it's fun, and I tell it to anybody that is a D&D fan and that would enjoy hearing, your silly, crazy stories that went a direction you didn't think it was going to go. Or
and there'll be more stories definitely about Cel'Ador. I'm sure the word Castlevania and Bloodborne will get said many times, and. We're playing new games.
I'll say we'll have more content.
We'll have
to talk
more.
About.
Well, we realized a couple weeks ago that in order for us to tell stories about our D&D campaigns and how we implement stuff, we might actually need to start playing D&D again, which we hadn't done in a really long time. So we actually got to sit down this week and start playing some D&D that you guys will actually get to see. And this is a good segue into the other things that we're doing besides Homebrew and why we got a tentative plan for Homebrew and where it's going to go, but we've got other stuff cooking.
That's right.
And the best place to start right now is what we do weekly.
You said do.
I said do. What we do weekly.
Well, we do weekly.
I do weekly.
And we're going to stream it.
But no, we are streaming weekly. Sometimes I stream more than Ben because he's more busy than I am. More busy with life in general. We're kind of working on all the same things, but Ben's got other responsibilities and smaller children than I do. So, but over on my channel, and we'll put it somewhere on the screen here.
Somewhere.
I'm gonna point everywhere, so no matter where I end up putting it, it's the logo. So I stream. Right now, we're streaming weekly Baldur's Gate playthroughs with me and Ben and another buddy / coworker of mine, Paul, over on the Natimus _OWOR channels. That's on YouTube. It's on Twitch. Eventually, it might be on TikTok if I can figure out how to stream vertically and actually get access to stream on Twitch or TikTok.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I think for the video game streaming, it's a lot of fun. It's easy for us to just sit back and relax, enjoy each other's company, and we don't have to worry about anything. We're just playing a game and having fun.
But you don't have to worry about anything.
I don't have to worry about it. You've got your old Stream Deck set up. That's insane.
It's a lot, but I learned how to do it all pretty easily. So.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I tried. But the main focus on doing that was I just wanted to learn how to live stream and what I was going to need to do, because eventually what we're shooting for is finding a way to utilize this new studio in a way that we can actually live stream gameplay stuff.
Yeah. So we're working
gameplay as in D&D.
Yeah, actual tabletop
gameplay. I was trying to think of the words.
What do we do here?
Actual live play tabletop game streams? Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. Whatever. Like, we're going to Critical Role this shit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're going to jump on that bandwagon. Yeah, we've got some actual play podcasts that we're wanting to do. Some of it's going to be just podcasts. Some of it we're going to be doing like full video setup and all that stuff. There's a lot of logistics that we're working on to get that set up in the studio. But for now, like, we're actually starting to plan it'll be 2 weeks from now is when we're actually going to start our session 0 for Actual Play podcast set in the Cthulhu playing system. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Never played Cthulhu, so this will be...
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for it, though.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have we're the players in Anakin's. He's actually doing a video recorded Actual Play podcast, I guess would be.
Yeah, it's not going to be live. It's going to be pre-recorded.
Yeah,
we've actually done the first session of it already, but that's all on Anakin.
Yes,
we're just players in that one. So.
Yeah, so we'll make sure to make him tag us.
Yeah,
and then we'll tag him back. Yeah,
we'll just play internet tag.
We'll just play internet tag on the YouTube. So, but we're working on that. I think he's wanting to do batch recording and all that stuff. So, that might be a later release, but we'll keep you guys up to date for sure.
Yeah.
On when those are dropping. It's been the first time we've got to sit together on the opposite side of the
we've never been players together, and like I said, we did the first session the other night, and we had an absolute blast.
Yeah,
it made me remember that I actually like playing tabletop games, and I need to do it more often than what I do now.
Oh yeah, and in that there's still a lot of other stuff that we're juggling as well. So we are working on our games too. So we've got a few games that are in development. One game is already released. That's Roll Your Adventure Fantasy Edition, which is just a quick plug for that. It's just a storybook / game book where you create your game as you play. You create this adventure as you play. It's a D20 system, very stripped down. You can play this with kids and adults, like all ages. We've played it at one table where my son was 6 years old, and then your dad, who was like
64.
Yeah. And then everybody else in between. We had teens.
I hope he's 64 because I just said that number aloud, and I know Dad's going to watch this video, and he's going to be like, no.
Well, actually, I'm 37. I don't feel 64. But yeah, I mean, so we had a wide variety of ages there, and everyone was having fun. It's super easy to play, super easy to understand. And the book, the way we design this is the book literally steps you what page you're on is what's relevant. And when you're ready to move on, it tells you where to go next, and you flip to that page, and you're just guiding this story, and everyone gets to roll their adventure.
Right. Right. We took a lot of inspiration from like the old Choose Your Own Adventure books, and we were like, a lot of it comes from that and from D&D, and just trying to find a way to simplify it so that a 6-year-old or a 64-year-old who've never played a dice adventure game can pick it up, play, and have fun,
and understand what they're doing.
Exactly what they're doing, and but yeah, so it plays like if you took a Roll Your Adventure. That's the name. That is what it is.
If you take this game,
and actually play it, it plays just like this game. It is
just like the game we wrote. But it does. It should.
I say Roll Your Adventure so much I can't say Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, that feels just weird now.
It does.
No, it's great. And the inspiration behind the Roll Your Own Adventure, I don't know why I'm saying
Roll Your Own Adventure.
Roll your own adventure.
You roll your own adventure.
You figure it out yourself. So the Roll Your Adventure book itself, it's the first of its edition. We've got some other titles and stuff lined out for new games that we'll be using in that same franchise. But the whole idea of it really came a few years back, and I don't want to put numbers on things and show my age, but
I can't put numbers. I don't know if anything happened a day ago or a year ago.
So my daughter, she was 5 years old, and she was really big into My Little Pony, and I was playing D&D a lot, and she was wanting to play D&D, and I'm like, I don't even understand D&D. So how am I going to teach a kid? And kind of played around with this idea of creating it was I guess this was truly my first DMing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't with 5th edition. It was with
it was with a
made up
thing you made up.
So I created a campaign. It was based off of the season 1 of the My Little Pony TV show. So I was using it as a loose guideline, and she kept me in line if I was
off
in
course.
canon or not. Yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. We kind of got to co-create a lot together, and then I made these very simple mechanics that we use in Roll Your Adventure for her to be able to play and understand. You know, she's 5 years old. She's very bright, so there might be a reason why she understood it real quick too.
Right.
But yeah, so it was just a D20. That's all.
Well, my
we
kids
had,
understood it really quick too.
It's for.
I'm sorry.
It's simple games.
I'm sorry.
For simple
I'm
people.
sorry, boys. Not. That was a joke.
These are the jokes, kids.
But no, it is. It's very. We have a tagline that we're. I don't know if we can we use it? I mean, it's on
Which
the
one?
card.
I don't know
the gateway game.
Oh,
not the other one. Not simple games for simple people.
Like, no, we can't use that. No, we could say by simple people.
Simple games by simple people.
Yeah. What's tagline? Is it the book itself?
No, the gateway games.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been kind of plugging that a little bit here
Yeah.
and there, kind of on the down low. But I don't know. We could. Yeah, it's a gateway game.
Yeah. That's what we call it. We call them gateway games. No, but that's kind of the whole idea of it. The gateway games is a perfect tagline for what we try to create with these games, because it is that entry into this kind of world. You know, it's taking something, simplifying it so that, you know, anybody can pick it up quickly.
Yeah.
And then from there, advance their skill levels.
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
it's opening the door to the world of tabletop role playing.
Yeah.
Is what
that's
roll your adventure is.
Yeah, and all of our games. That's kind of the approach that we have when we're creating a game. Is we want to make the first step into the gaming world.
Right.
Open that portal, go through the gateway, and do this in a way that is inviting and inspiring and not intimidating. That's
Exactly.
3 eyes, and
Yeah.
I just made that up so we can track
The
that.
3 eyes.
The 3 eyes.
It'll be on the screen when you say
Hell
it.
yeah! I'll look like we know what we're talking about.
It'll say insight, inspiration. it'll be
It'll-
three different
three
words
different
than what
ones.
you just said.
Enigma. I think that's an E. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can put an E
I'll
word
put
in there.
I'll put an E word. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, so those are the games that we're wanting to create, and it's to help people embrace the more complicated and more advanced games that's out there. This is their first step into being able to get into Call of Cthulhu or Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer or you name it.
We're not trying to
Magic the
take over
Gathering.
any of those things.
No.
We love all those things.
For sure.
We play them. You'll see us playing them a lot
Yes.
in the coming years on the interwebs.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And it's nothing. It's not to take away. It's to
Build on.
Yeah. It's a first, in my mind. It's a first step into that world.
Yes.
Or it's that, and the other thing is, like, to me, it's, you know, we just sat here and talked about how crazy our lives can be outside of here. So if you're a dad with 3 kids at home and you just worked an 11-hour day and you come home and they want to do something family oriented that involves a game like that, you don't want to have to set up a D&D campaign that takes a while.
Oh, for sure.
And a lot of mental fortitude. A lot of mental focus. Whereas you could sit down and open the book to Roll Your Adventure and be playing within 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And be done playing within 15 minutes.
15,
and everybody
20,
will
30
have a fun experience.
Yeah. It is fast paced, comparatively speaking. And the thing is the book itself provides all the information, but it's also it equips you with prompt questions that everyone gets to add to the story as you play. You get to create it as you play, but there's enough guidelines in there that you don't even have to come up with anything. You can literally just read what is in the book, and everyone's still having fun. It's not mentally draining,
right?
And you get to do a D&D session, if you will. You get to play tabletop role-playing game in a 30-minute session And everyone walks away with stories and
Yep.
play. And we fill this book with so much content. So then every time you play it, there's something different that's happening.
Yeah.
It's not, we've got 4 pre-made set games in there
Right.
that you can follow this set story that we've already written for you, and kind of follows the same formula as the rest of them. And then there's 15. You get to create every detail in this with prompt questions to help guide the players and yourself. And that one's just so much fun because.
So you're telling me it's one book that gives you all the mechanics to play, 4 pre-made, preset, ready to go stories, and 15 unique adventures that can combined in countless ways.
But that's not all. There's an arena in there.
That was me slow pitching the
I
ball.
love it. Dude, we're gonna take that and make that a friggin' we're gonna make that a freaking reel for us. But that's not all. For real. Like, so
Right.
there's an arena that we created, and in that you can play a super fast version of Roll Your Adventure against the creatures, monsters,
Or each other.
Yes, or PvP.
Yeah.
So you can go PvE and fight the monsters in different categories, or PvP, and all players can, DM puts the book aside, and everyone's rolling dice, and the last one standing wins. So there is that fun element in there. That's the one that we've played at, like, for, it's just a group of us guys hanging around, and let's play this real quick. And it's just chaos.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
It is
really
fun.
is. So go buy the book.
So when will this be available for
So
purchase?
it's available now on our website.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
As
didn't?
a person that is part of this company, and
You should go to ourworldourrules.com right now.
I'll check it out right now.
We'll have you need a hologram laptop pop up. Yeah, so it's on Roll Your Adventure Fantasy is available on our website. There's the paperback version and the hardback version, and it's that, and you can buy it from us in person too if you ever run into us.
Yeah,
Probably
if you
will
see
have
us
a
on the
couple
street, we'll
copies.
sell you one.
Yeah. I wear a trench coat, and then we got like book sleeves in there.
just
You
lined
want
with
to
them.
buy a book?
Hey, you want to buy my book?
You want to buy a book? You want to play some dice? What else?
What else? I'm a back alley dice salesman.
What else? Well, I'll tell you what else.
Yeah, what else?
What else? All right, so
The big thing that we're working on right now.
yes. So right now, what is the most time-consuming project at this moment? Is Fatherhood. And all the stress and gray hairs it brings us.
No, we are. We are bringing a child into the world, so to speak.
Yes, and its name is Arena, Fight for Freedom.
Arena sounds like it could be a name. Fight for Freedom is a weird middle name.
Yeah, that's a very, but no one's gonna fuck with them at school.
Nope, they got it.
What's your name? Arena, Fight for Freedom.
Oh, Jesus.
This dude's intense.
No, Arena, Fight for Freedom is our battle card game that we are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fast-paced card game. It's a fast-paced card game. Let's see you later.
But no, it's the same kind of premise as we took with Roll Your Adventure, where Roll Your Adventure was how do we simplify a tabletop game into something that's easy. Arena is how do we take
Deck builders,
deck builders or card games and simplify it into something that's fun, fast-paced, and easy for a 5-year-old or a 64-year-old to understand and play.
Yes.
And Arena is where we've landed at, and it is so much fun to
It
play.
really is. We play it. We got the prototype 3 weeks ago now.
Something like that. It was more than that. It was like 3 weeks ago.
It was a week
Gen
before
Con
Gen Con.
Gen Con was like 2 weeks ago. And
So we've had the prototype, and we've been playing it at game stores and with each other, and it's been something that my 8-year-old that's his go-to game right now.
Yeah.
If we are sitting still for a minute, he's like, you know what we could do? We could be playing Arena Fight for Freedom. He loves the game. Everyone that I've had play the game, everyone you've had play the game,
Loves it.
It's very enjoyable. It's a low learning curve. You play a couple hands and you get it. Once you're done with the first game, we have always had.
I've never
let's
just
play
played
again.
one game.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's always.
I've
deal
sat
it,
down to
let's
play one
again.
game and played
Yes.
3.
Yes.
So.
It's fast pace.
Yeah.
So, it could be a 15-minute game,
Right.
And with that, there's a lot of variables in the game that make it gives it its depth.
Right.
It gives it, for those people that love strategy and building and deck building and all that stuff, it gives them that itch that they can still do that. Introduce it to their friends who are intimidated by some of the deck building games out there. This is a great way to introduce this type of game.
It's almost like a gateway into that world.
It really is.
Like
It's
a
another
game that opens the gate.
There we go. It's like we know what we're doing.
It's like we
don't.
practiced this. We haven't. It's obvious if you watch all of this video. We don't practice most things.
Nothing.
Not
No.
on this show.
We talk about it enough that we're comfortable talking
Exactly,
about it.
yeah.
That's about it. And it's our passion.
Right.
But with that, with Arena, with Arena Fight for Freedom, that's something that if you want to play a deck building war strategy game with your friends and they are not interested in it, because let's be frank, there's a lot of people out there that are not. They don't have the bandwidth or the patience or time, whatever. This is that middle ground that you
Right.
can bring them in and play, and it's actually scratches the itch for me to be like, man, I want to get back into Magic, or I want to
Right.
get back into.
It scratched that itch for me, and I never even got into Magic in the first place.
See,
It
yeah.
wants me to. I want to get back into Magic, and I never even really got into
I'm going to
it.
get back into the.
I'm
going
going
to
get back into this thing I never started doing in the first place.
Oh, it's really great, and the fact that you can literally take it out at the table and play 5, 10, 15 minutes and be done.
What did he say?
And it supports up to 2 to 8 players. I'll tell you what.
Nothing.
What else?
Nothing. You can take it out of the table and
You
play with
whip
it
it
for
out.
5 to 10 minutes.
You can whip it out on
And
the
everybody
table.
will be impressed.
2 to 8 people, they can all join in. So fucking circle jerk going on.
I made it like so far without laughing. So the number one question I do get when we play Arena anywhere or with anybody or just in a seedy back alley with some strangers and a hobo is even the hobo asks me, oh, like, where can I want to
Where can
buy
I get
this?
this?
Where can I buy this
Yeah.
game? Everybody's tried to buy my prototype off
I
of
know,
me,
right?
like,
No, I'm having the same thing, which is very encouraging.
Oh, yeah.
For us. And so what we've been doing is we're really pushing Arena on people, whether they like it or not.
Yeah. So we decided the best way to do this is we're going to do a Kickstarter for
Yep.
it.
Kickstarter's going to go live in November. November 1st is what we're shooting for. And so in that time, what's going to be really hogging up our schedule is we're going to gaming stores.
We should be.
all
We
over.
should actually be at a gaming store right now, but we're.
Yeah, but
We had to do this for you guys.
What time? Oh, they are open. Yeah. Well, see you later.
See you later. Bye. We gotta go. Taking this show on the road.
We got to go. Grab your mic, grab the camera, grab Arena. We're
Right.
going. Yeah, so we're going to be going to gaming stores all over and, promoting, getting game nights going, promoting our Arena and Our World, Our Rules, who we are. Just really want to get this out there because I love the reactions that people get when they give us whenever they play
Yeah.
this game. And that's always
Right.
followed up with, where can I buy this? Where can I get this? So it's extra satisfying for us to be able to see that we've created a game that people love, and they want to share this with their friends.
Right.
They want to take this to the next game night, party games, in-depth games, all kinds of stuff. Like this is one that is it's universal, but the learning curve is low, and the playability is high,
Yeah.
and you can make this as simple or as complicated as you want, because at the end of the day, it's still luck of the draw.
Yeah, it's 100% luck of the draw.
And all you have to pay attention to is what you have in your hand.
It's
Because
a-
that's the only thing that
and
matters.
I'll put some pictures of like what the cards look like and stuff up on screen while we're
Yeah.
kind of talking about this. But I mean, it's like if you take something that has cards that look like your standard TCG cards, like your Magic cards. It's got those same kind of. It's got that same kind of setup to it, but the game itself plays like Uno. Or Magic, or not Magic. It doesn't play like Magic.
It does not.
Uno or War.
Yeah.
But it has that kind of fantasy setting to the whole thing that makes it more, gives it that little bit of oomph.
It's
gives that little bit of pomp.
And we've had players that are deep into war strategy, deck building, and then we've had players who has never even played Uno play it. And just a whole group of different types of players, and all of them are raving fans, and they want to buy a deck now. They want our prototypes. That's what they want.
The last guy I played with, he's like, well, I know you got a Kickstarter. He's like, can you just buy another one of these and I'll pay for it? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
$500.
Yeah, right? It's cheap. Oh, man.
He's like, that's how much it costs? I was like, no, that's how much I would charge you. So I think that covers, it covers the video game streaming. Natimus _RWOWOR. Natimus R. Not Natipotamus.
Natipotamus R.
Natimus _OWOR on Twitch, YouTube. That covers actual play podcasts coming up. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yes.
But that is coming up. Roll Your Adventure. Arena.
And games to be named later.
What else?
What else? That's all I got.
That's all I got, too. I don't know that I was going to say something else. And I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I'm right on brand with brain farts at the end.
Fantastic. Still downloading.
Still got it.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the studio setup and this whole new layout. And I hope you guys are just as excited about all of our upcoming events, games, streams,
Homebrew
season 2. Yeah, it'll be coming out. We got to get some stuff taken care of first before we even start recording season 2. So that might be back to January.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see what we got going on.
We can't go too long without sitting around and just talking to each other.
That's true.
If we do it, we might as well just put microphones in our face.
Might as well just hit record.
Yeah. And to everybody that's watched Homebrew to this point or will watch Homebrew in the future, thank you for coming along with us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We've had a lot of fun. We know we're not great at this, but we're getting better. We swear.
We're better than what we were.
We're already better than what we were if you've watched anything before this video. And we're only going to get better in the future.
Or we've capped. We're not sure which.
Yeah. We'll figure it out as we go. So, yeah, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Ziggy, you got anything?
Ziggy.
I've been sitting back here the whole time, and you guys finally think about me? No, thank you. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watched. I've worked really hard here, and I've also received several good boys and treats for all of my hard work. And it's been really hard work. You see what I got to work with. Anyway, I'll see you all next season. Okay, bye.